Hey everyone, I'm back, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make, this latte or frappuccino design, and this is designed by me. So I'm, like, really glad to be back. I haven't posted for, like, 3 or 4 months, I'm not really that sure, but, anyways, I'm back. I'm not sure for how long. I usually come back, and then, like, it just switches off. But anyways, I'm gonna be showing you how to make these guys, and this is I wanted to make this because I really wanted to make like a fall design, because I feel like frappuccinos and like lattes from like Starbucks have to do something for fall. So I try to make like a pumpkin spice frappuccino, and then I feel like regular frappuccinos look like this. Yeah. So let's get started. I'm gonna show you the things that you need. So you are going to obviously need rubber bands. And I also have my nails painted. I love them. Anyways, so you're gonna be needing rubber bands. And I have no idea what the band count is. Look in the description, and the pattern along with the band count, everything that you need to know is gonna be in the description. I'm not going to be showing you how to do Loomigurumi, and some of my videos you can check. It's been so long, I don't really remember which videos I show you. I don't really remember which videos I go in depth. Oh my god, I can't even say it. But just check out my older videos and you will see, how to do it. Or there are many videos on YouTube that shows you how to do it. I recommend Looming with Cheryl. She is amazing for beginners. Anyways, so, you're going to be needing, like, a flavor color. I used orange for this, for, like, the pumpkin, and then for the design cup, you don't even need this. I use green, and I use white, including the Starbucks, because the Starbucks cup has, like, that. Anyways, I use white, and I also use, like, a different color for these, and, I'm gonna, after I tell you which bands you're gonna need, I'm gonna tell you how to put these on, but anyways, and then I also use pink for the cheeks and a black band for the mouth. Okay, so to get these on, I actually just hot glued them on. I cut a black band, put a dot of hot glue, put it on like that, and it worked out perfectly. But the only downside is that these fell out off really quickly, because I just made these and I just put them on, and now these are all off of these. So you have to be, like, very careful with them. I know for a fact once I put them in my box, they are going to fall off, but oh well. And I also did the same with the mouth. I just hot glued it on like that. Okay, so I told you about the cheeks and the eyes. You're going to be needing beads. I got this from Michael's. Yeah, the link from where I got these beads are going to be in the description as well. Okay, what else? I think that's all that I wanted to share about these. Okay, so you're going to be needing, a hook, rainbow loom hook. You can use any hook, it does not matter. I'm going to be using a stitch marker. You can use a C-clip. And also stuffing. You do not need stuffing, and you also do not need to make a face on these. They actually look good without faces too. Like, this is the back of it, and they look good without faces. This is the face, but I just love putting faces on things. I feel like they're cute. Does anybody, like, remember Shopkins? Anyways, okay, I'm falling off track, but that's what they remind me of. Anyways, so I'm gonna be making a caramel one. Caramel color. It's like a caramel frappuccino, you know. Oh, this intro was way too long. Sorry about that. Okay. I just need to open up my notebook here. Okay. So we're going to be starting with our actual color. I'm going to be using caramel for our caramel frappuccino. This makes sense. Okay, so I'm going to do a triple cap band. So I'm going to wrap a band, creating 3 loops. So 1, 2, 3. So the triple cap band, and then I'm going to put 5 stitches in this cap band. So I'm going to grab my band, pull this through this. So okay, then I'm going to grab this band on my finger and put it on my hook. Then I'm going to pull this one through here. So it looks like that. Then I'm going to go inside these 3 loops. Looks like that. So that was 1, and then I'm gonna go in here, pull it through, just do these 3 loops, not this one, so just these 3 loops, reclaim it, then I'm gonna pull this guy through these 2. So that was 2 stitches, and I'm gonna do that 3 more times. Grab a band. Three. Go back in. 4. Last one. 5. And I don't think that I said this before, but this guy was my prototype, and this one was the final version, because I feel like I got it, because I feel like I made this dude, it's like, it's just straight, and I feel like an actual Starbucks cup, like, goes in like that, as you can see, so I try to do that like that, and it looks so much better. Anyways, I usually film it knowing what I'm gonna say, and then I don't know what I'm gonna say. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna get my, so to know that you have 5 stitches, you're gonna count the little, like, teardrops. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and the one on your hook is gonna be 5, and then I'm gonna go in through that teardrop, and I'm going to make a stitch. I'm gonna grab my stitch marker and put it on the band on my hook. Okay, so this row we're just gonna increase all around, and after this row you should have 10 stitches. So I just did 1 there, I'm gonna go back in that stitch, do an increase is just 2 stitches. Okay, I'm gonna go into the next one and just do an increase until I get back to the stitch marker. Maybe a little bit confusing for you, like I said, this is a really easy, quick design, but it's not really for beginners because I'm not really explaining it as well. But people who probably clicked on this already know about Loomigurumi, or they're subscribed to my channel. God, like, I can't believe that my last design that I posted was June 30th, and it's like October 21st. And Midnights came out today, which is so cool. I mean, the songs were, like, okay. It wasn't, like, the best album by Taylor Swift. Like, I liked Reputation the best. That was the best album. Anyways, so I'm back at the stitch marker. I'm just gonna make a stitch. Okay, wait. Hold up. So I'm gonna go through the inner part only. The inner part is just one of the stitches in there. Okay, just the first loop there. Do not go through the both. Okay, like that. Then I'm going to do a single stitch like that. Then replace stitch marker. Okay, so this one. Okay, so now I'm gonna count, seeing that I have 10 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 stitches. Okay. So now this whole row we're just gonna go through the inner loop, and we're gonna do a single increase. So 2 singles and an increase. Okay. So so that was 1 single. We're gonna do the next single, second single, and then we're gonna go into the inner loop again and do an increase. So go back through that inner loop and do an increase. This is so it makes that cup look that I described. Do that all the way around to get back to the stitch marker. God, I forgot how, like, much you need to talk in these videos, because, like, now my mouth is, like, so dry. Anyways, a big part in why I haven't been posting videos is I have work. I work a job as a cashier, so it's a lot. And I am doing online school now, so I pretty much have, like, time to do a lot of things, but on my days off, I really don't have that much. To do, but like when like, oh my god, when I don't have off, it's a lot. Okay, so I'm back at the the stitch marker, and instead of going through the inner loop, I'm gonna go through the whole entire thing this time. Okay, and then make a stitch. Take that stitch marker off, put it on the band on your hook. Now this row, okay, so I actually didn't know how many stitches you're supposed to have, so we're gonna count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. You're supposed to have 13 stitches. Okay, you're supposed to have 13 stitches. I'm gonna write that down because I did not know how many you were supposed to have before. So you're supposed to have 13 stitches after that row. Okay? Now, the next row, we're just going to do a normal row all the way around. And after this row, you're obviously supposed to have 13 because we're not doing any increases. So just go through the whole loop. I should really do a collection video on stuff that I've made so far. What time is it? Sorry, I'm gonna check what time it is. Alright, so I'm back at the stitch marker, but I don't really figures. Okay. Okay, so now this row we're just gonna do all caramel or all the flavor color. Now I have to edit that out because I messed up. Oh well. It happens. Because I accidentally missed a row. This literally happened on my pencil one as well. I had to refilm it. Edit out a bunch of stuff because I accidentally... Oh, that's why you have to write down the things while you make it. Because I never write down the things that I make. I just do it. And I somehow remember in my head the pattern. But don't do that, because obviously I don't have it remembered that good. So this is a single row around. Okay, now this row, we're going to switch to our green color. That's right, okay. So we're going to do a slip stitch, pull it through everything. Pull it through the band like that. Okay, so this is just a row around with green. And the next row is a single row around with green, but I'm also going to add like a white dot in the middle. You'll see. You don't have to, it just looks like adds like a little bit more detail, I guess. Hopefully I mentioned that you need stuffing for this project as well. Because I don't remember if I did. I think I just said it in the beginning, but I'm not really that completely sure. Okay, so now I'm done with this row. I'm gonna skip this weird looking band because that's the slip stitch and doesn't count as a stitch. I'm gonna go into the band with the C-clip on it, or a stitch marker, make a stitch with green, put it back on. So now I'm gonna count how many stitches I'm gonna do, make like the white one. So I think I did 5, so counting this, so 6, so 1, 5, 6. So I'm gonna do 6 stitches, so that was 1, then 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now I'm gonna do my white. I'm gonna grab a white band, pull it through everything, do a slip stitch or a color change, go into the next one. I'm gonna do another color change again, and then just do all the way around with green again. So it makes like a nice Starbucks logo. You know, like Starbucks has like their green stripe and like that logo on their cups. That's what I was going for, but it's like so tiny, so like it's like perfect. I don't know. It just goes perfectly. Look at it. Literally so cool. We do color changes just to transition smoothly. Okay, so now I'm gonna go into the band with my stitch marker. I'm gonna color change again to my flavor color, which is caramel. By the way, I'm using all Looming rubber bands. I recommend that a lot, just so you don't mess up. Okay. I mean, just so the bands don't break. I don't know why I just thought that. Okay. Because usually the bands break over time. But Rainbow Loom, they don't. Okay, so this row is just one row normal. The next row, it's going to be all rows normal for the 2 rows. So, and all these you should still have 13. Okay. So, right here, there's going to look like a slip stitch. This green one is not a slip stitch, so we're going to go through that one. But this weird white one, this first one is, so we're going to skip that one, go through this white one. And this green one is a slip stitch right here, so we're going to skip that one and go through this one. Right? Because that one really isn't a stitch. It's like a weird band for them just to smooth. Oh, I really like that. Okay. Just so it can transition clearly. And what I was saying before is that I use Rainbow Loom rubber bands so they don't like break, because usually the bands rot over time. But if you don't want them to rot, then you can use Armor All and they will not rot at all, especially with the Rainbow Loom rubber bands. Anyways, I'm back at this stitch marker. I'm going to skip that slip stitch right there. I'm going to go through the one with the stitch marker on it and do one more row of our whatever color this is. Our flavor color. Okay. So I was listening to Midnights, and I'm a little bit annoyed because Snow on the Beach featuring Lana Del Rey didn't really feature her. She was just like the background vocals. I mean, voice of it, so like it didn't really feature her. I mean, I guess that it did, but she didn't really have like a part in it, I feel like. I feel like she could have like allowed her to have more of a part. Especially because the whole thing going on with Lana Del Rey, someone like stole from her car. Which sucks because now the album is gonna be released much farther from the date she probably planned on it. But anyways, I'm back at the stitch marker. I'm gonna grab my white for my whipped cream. And so I'm gonna go through the inner part again. Grab my white and do a slip stitch because it's a color change. Put it on here. Okay, so this is just one row normal, but we're only going through the inner part. And again, you're supposed to have 13 after when you're done with this one. Trying to go fast here. Okay. Honestly, I just edit on iMovie because it's so much easier. Oh, it is so much easier to edit on iMovie. Okay, so last one in this row. Okay, so again, I'm gonna skip that one, and then I'm gonna go through again, the band and the C-clip, and go through the inner part again, because this is gonna make the whipped cream look. Gonna take that off, put in here, and it's supposed to have 13 stitches. Alright, so I'm gonna get some stuffing. You do not need a lot of stuffing for this. I did not stuff the whipped cream part, because it just didn't need it. Not stuff this part, I just stuffed the actual drink part of it. And this is where I'm just gonna stuff it. Okay, so just get it in here and just put as much as you need. Just don't overstuff it, because it is a small creation. I'm just using polyfill. You can use cotton balls, toilet paper, anything like that, all that good stuff. You see how it kind of like curves now? My prototype, it was like flat like that. I don't know if there's like a difference, but trust me, I'm not going insane. But yeah, you can like pretty much see like how it's like it goes in then out, almost. Needs a little bit more. Oh my god, there's like a weird bug. My god, okay. That was weird. Okay, so that's good. Don't want to overstuff it. Don't want to understuff it either. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going insane. Okay. So this row, we are going to do 2 singles followed by an increase. So that was 1 single, then we're going to do another single. And after this, we're going to do a decrease. So a decrease, we normally go through the inner loop and the outer loop, but we're just going to go through the inner loop for both ones, because it's going to make the whipped cream effect look. So yeah, I'm not really sure how much loops you're supposed to have after this row, because again, didn't really calculate it, but I'll do it with you. Okay, so on like the last, we're just gonna do, again, single, and with the C-clip, single, put it back on your hook, and then this row we're just gonna do a single decrease. So that was a single. Again, we're just gonna do the decreases with only the inner loops. Okay, then just 2 singles. Now with the C-clip. Single. Okay, so now I'm just gonna decrease till closed. So I'm just gonna do decreases until there are no more stitches to stitch anymore. Again, all inner loops. I'm just doing this so it can create that, again, like that whipped cream effect, because, I don't know, it turned out perfectly when I first did it. You can't go through all the inner loops, and that's fine. It doesn't really, I feel like it wouldn't really make a difference. Honestly, it may make a difference, I'm not sure, but okay, I'm gonna do one more. Okay, so once that's there, I'm gonna grab a white band, I'm gonna pull it through everything, and then I'm gonna do a slip knot and pull it pretty tight because we just closed it. Okay, so here it is. So I'm just gonna hide this here. Okay, like that. So pretty much it looks like that. This is really pointy. But yeah. You pretty much get the point. This one wasn't as pointy, but yeah, you pretty much get the point. If you don't really want it pointy, you can just play with it. Wait 1 second, I'm gonna unlock the door. Sorry, I just had to unlock the door from my brother coming home. Anyways, yeah, this is like pretty pointy. I'm probably gonna fix it later. Cause like it's like you want it pointy, but like not like this pointy. So I'm probably gonna fix it later, but whatever. So now I'm just gonna create like the ridge here. So I'm gonna go to the back, pick a spot. I'm gonna go to the top here. I'm gonna grab some of my flavor bands. And I'm just gonna make a slip stitch on here. And I'm just gonna do that all along the edge. This is just so it can create like a pop look. You may not see it now, but when we do it, it's just so it like looks 3D, essentially. It's gonna look better like it. I should have did this tutorial earlier. Okay. You see how like it looks more like pops out enough? Why is this so pointy? That's better. I don't understand why it's so... See, like you can like play around with it. That's like the good part about rubber bands. You can just like fix things like that. Okay, so my last part here. So then I'm just gonna go through the back here with this first one. Gonna go through there. Gonna grab one more band, pull it through everything on my hook, and do a slip stitch. Pull tight, hide it. In there. Okay. So it like looks like it's popped out now. So cute. Okay. Alright, so now I'm gonna make the straw with you. I forgot that there's a straw. Oh my god. These things are falling off again. Sorry, so like these things like fall out like really easily, so that's just the downside of hot gluing anyways. So I'm gonna just do the straw. I'm just gonna like I did here, I just picked up a spot from the whipped cream. So I'm just gonna pick a good spot. It's like about here. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna do it here. Just a stitch. I'm gonna grab a green band. You can use any color, obviously. I'm gonna double loop it 4 times. So 1. Pull that band through these. 2. 3. And then 4 times. So then I'm gonna, maybe that was too close. Oh well. Okay, so I'm gonna grab this band and I'm gonna pull it through here. Tight, tight. Then I'm just gonna hide this band, or we can leave it. And then I'm just gonna hide this band through here. So I'm just gonna weave it through here. But it looks cool if you leave it because it's like a charm. So I'm just weaving it through here. Okay. Like that. It's kind of like not really. Okay, actually it's in a good spot. Okay. So now after all of that, I'm gonna do the face. I'm gonna grab my beads. So I use dental floss. Oops. I have my bead. I'm gonna put it through the dental floss. I'm gonna grab my band, the flavor color band, just put it through there, and put it back through the hole. It's so hard to do this on camera. Ugh. Oh my god, okay, I'm just gonna do this off camera for 1 second. Okay, so I did my other one, I have it on my bead. I'm gonna put it through. I'm gonna put it through like that. Alright. So it's like that. We have our 2 eyes. And there's a specific way where to put the eyes. I'm gonna go up here, pick this spot. Okay. through there. Slip knot. I'm gonna do it on the other side. Skip a space, do it on the other side. Okay, it looks weird now, but it doesn't look better. I'm gonna take two, I'm like really rushing right now. I'm gonna grab a pink band, do a slip knot near the eye. I'm gonna hide that pink band, then I'm gonna hide the eye band. I mean, this really shouldn't be hard for you if you do Loomigurumi. I'm kind of rushing. Sorry about that. Okay, I'm gonna do the other side. If you already do Loomigurumi, then there really shouldn't be anything difficult. It's just I'm kind of rushing because my brother's here and I don't want anybody to like talk in the video. Okay, so I did the face, and I think that is it. Alright, so again, if you want to make a mouth, if you want to make a mouth, you can do so by cutting a black band or any band, do a dot glue, and place it on there. I have my pair tutorial, I show you where to do it, and the same thing goes for like the sprinkles or the powder or whatever. But beware, because these fall off really easily. Like, once I put this in my box of things, and they move around in the box, they're definitely gonna fall off, and I have to keep putting them on. But anyways, I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial, and I know that I've not been posting for a while. I'm truly sorry. I'm going to get back on that, because I really need to post. Just comment down below what you want to see. In my notebook, I actually have a list of things that I wrote that you guys can see. Like a whole list of things. I'll actually show you the list. So here's the list. Just check it. And like comment down below which ones you really want to see. Okay, that's all I have, and these are just all my patterns. Everything. My book of patterns. Okay. So yeah, this is my setup. Anyways, okay. So that is pretty much it, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Share pictures with me on Instagram and Etsy. I do not currently have anything on my Etsy shop, but I'm going to try and fix that, okay? Anyways, if you make it, share pictures of me on Instagram, like I said, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Have a nice night, or day, or whatever. Bye.